Hey there, how's it going? My name is Lookouts, and welcome to this video on Last Epoch. Last off, we left it taking on the Black Monolith. This time, we have a choice between Monolith of Fate, Stolen Lance, or the Black Sun. And I believe we're going to go straight to the Black Sun. This Monolith is all focused on void damage. If you want to get your void resistance up, I would recommend getting the 75% for this. I'm going to have 65. Previously left it off, it was at 27%, so we switched out some gear here. Just for increased void resistance, to help us out a little bit. Anyway, our character here is the Warlock. Focusing on the main skill, Ghost Flames. Stacking up Ignite and Damn Chance. As well as applying Decrepify Curse. Then we got Chaos Bolts as backup, which is also focused on damage over time, as well as casting Rip Blood's for survivability and also extra curses. Then we have CHTHONIC FISSURE, which is basically shooting out spirits like a machine gun, which have a chance to be replaced by Chaos Bolts. Then we got Transplant. Is our transport skill, or traversal skill, but it's also our defensive skill here, with giving us bone armor. Then we also got Spirit Plague here for a bit of extra damage, and as well as applying another curse. And our passive tree is this is our Acolyte tree here. And this is our Warlock tree here. Again, focusing on damage over time, as well as element overloads, as well as doing more damage while channeling. Also focusing on ward, as well as mana and mana regeneration. Because Ghost Flames eats up a lot of mana. Anyway, let's not waste any more time. Let's jump into the Black Sun Monolith here. And we're going to showcase the Echo rewards. Not any of the drops from any of the monsters, but the rewards such as this here, the experience, money, helmets, all this. We're going to save them all up and showcase it at the end. Right now we got to build up stability to unlock these 3 missions here. And by getting stability, you have to do missions. So let's go ahead and jump into our first one here. I'm going to be focusing mainly on experience rewards because I want to level up as fast as we can, rather than going for items. I'm also going to be prioritizing glyphs as well as crafting materials. And the way I'm going to try and move through the monolith is just to get to the objectives and do them as fast as possible and move on to the next one, rather than filling out all the bonus stability here. So right now we just have to slay enemies to lure out the ambushes. Got stunned there. That guy stunned us again. Also need to set up a loot filter. But our build is the Warlock and we do not have a proper build direction as of right now. Just kind of focusing on doing dot damage over time. Don't know whether to go into the bleed Warlock or try to make Ghost Flames our main skill. I'd like to see more of Ghost Flames, to be honest. I find it to be a super satisfying skill. Chaos Bolt's also pretty cool. But much prefer Ghost Flames. Also, our character here is actually only level 60 and in the area level 66. So we are fairly under-leveled. This should be okay. Here's all the dudes now. Be careful here. Yeah, see, almost died there. But we managed to get it through it. We got an exalted item. It has a lot of crit chance, cold damage, frailty on melee hits. Is this item worth it? Not for us. Also not for us. Let's just head back and get our first reward here. Actually, I still have some stuff in my inventory I'd like to throw in before we open up the reward. Let's just throw this in here. Transfer materials. This is going to be rewards for the Black Sun. So this is just going to be experience, so we don't have to put anything away. I'm not going to count these in it either, because they're not going to be from the actual Echo rewards. Sorry, I was just reading that. Let's move onwards now. We got glyphs, got runes and experience. I'm going to go destruction. And with the monoliths, you want to move as far out as possible from the center. You gain more stability that way, increasing the speed that you can do your monoliths at.
It eludes me.
So monoliths can be quite a grind. It all comes down to personal preference as well. You can stay in the map and boost up the amount of stability you get per map, or you can run through them as fast as you can. Just completing the objectives and moving on to the next one. Me personally, I just prefer running through, taking out enemies along the way. It happens to build up the stability, and it builds up the stability. And that's this echo done. We can go back already. We only got 4 stability out of 22, so as you can see, wasn't too much stability. That's going to be runes. Make sure we transfer all this stuff away. Pick all this up. There's our first rewards for doing an echo. We're going to leave these for now and move onwards. We also got a beacon which reveals all nearby echoes. Kind of nice one to do, but you still get no reward for doing it. I'm also happy getting the experience. We got an exalted chest piece here. Chronic damage while transformed. Yikes. Not for our build, we don't transform. Should really set up a loot filter. Let me know if you'd like to see me setting up a loot filter and going through what I'm putting in. We're rich! Awesome, we got a unique arrow guard. 16% chance to receive a glance bone, hit 5 health gained. It's okay for now. We are definitely not going to be using it, but we can use it on a future character. If you want to. This is a dead end. Let's make our way through. And also we level up to 61. We'll do our level down in a minute. Gotta go back and get these shards and runes. Gotta make sure to always get them. It eludes me. Just keep moving. Getting overwhelmed by all the garbage rares. If you want a really good run, that will miss because they don't have a proper thing set up here. Shred that dude. Absolutely shredded him. Let's go back. Make sure to move these around here. Get the experience. Awesome. None of this here. Let's do our level up for right now. We got this last time. We could go for these or increased health. More damage per negative elementality. This could actually be pretty good. But I don't know if we actually want to do this. His chance. Actually would be pretty nice. 25% chance on a kill. Would be nice. Witchfire. More damage over time. What is also incredible, honestly. Ignite chance and dam chance. is super valuable to us as well. Just having to reread these here. Ward per second. Also, this would be super fantastic for tankiness. Also, these are both good for our tankiness, to be honest. And this would be good for dealing with bosses, actually. Also, that would be pretty good for us because we have so much necrotic resistance. So we could have a permanent ward decay, health leech, ward on potion use, armor and health, more intelligence, or ward per second, withering chance per pint. Each stack of withering increases damage taken from curse by 10%, 6 against players and bosses. Last 3 seconds can stack up to 20 times. Honestly, we're going to start getting withered here. Haste would also be fantastic. But honestly, more curse damage. Onwards we move. We're going to go for the experience again. We move. We have to slay patrolling infernal husks. So they're going to be on the move, so we have to find where they're going. Awesome, we got a chest. That guy's going to move away from us if we go for the chest. Got too exalted, dodge rating, and physical damage.
Your death has come.
2 not so good items for our character. We got a unique actually, awesome. What's it going to be? 25% chance to cast Jade Dust on hit with Harvest. Your poison damage modifiers also apply to your Skeleton Rogues. And Millions Leech. I'll read it now properly. 1 second, I want to catch up to this dude. Shred him down really, really quickly. Resist fire damage, which is not great for us. Anyway, let's go ahead and read this again. Minions leech 8% of poison damage is held. So great for a poison minion build. Jade Dust is non-stacking buff that grants your minions 50% chance to poison. Triple for throwing attacks. That sounds insane, actually. For Skelly Rogue build. Might be a future project. Potentially. When I see uniques like that, to add pretty interesting aspects to builds or skills, it has me very, very interested. Let me know if you've ever tried the Skelly Rogues. And let me know if they're any good. I played the Necromancer build, but didn't really focus on Skelly Rogues. More so on Skelly Archers. We're out mana. We just have to let our CHTHONIC FISSURE do its thing. Damage over time, throw an attack. Nah. We gotta take on the mage. We have a prophecy for it. As well as getting specific affixes on gloves is what we really, really desire. Exactly not what I wanted. Crit chance and health. Crit chance doesn't work with damage over time, so no thank you. Void damage. Traversal skill cooldowns recovered on potion use. It's not a bad belt. It's a lot of poison and cold resistance. But it's not one I'm looking for right now. Let's head back. We got a decent bit more stability on this one. Definitely more than the 4 we had previously. Let's move all this away. Open this up. Take the experience. Grab the chest. And let's move onwards here. Our options are money and glyphs, or getting this to reveal all nearby echoes. Well, so far, to be honest, we would prefer to get money and get some more glyphs. We also have unlocked the first quest here. We got 84 stability. We still got a long way to go to get that all the stability. We've got to keep moving. There's some big dudes here. Shredded that dude. Dope. Let's see if you see down here. That is our overloads. Our overloads. Let us deal extra damage over time. Damned is basically how much damage we do. Or we deal increased damage over time per percent of our HP missing. And honestly, we don't use up a lot of our HP. We're always constantly at full with extra ward. You can see over here. You can read it in the bottom right corner once it comes up. Once we get the flame on too. We got the Asterix. Or the Horosprax Orion. We shredded him. Attunements. Fighting damage. Ali res. Let's go. Oh, actually, mage. And a chest. But let's just do the mage and then go. Got a long way to go to do this timeline. Dodge his attack. Take him up. And 9% of armor mitigation applies as damage over time. Armor and void resistance. Actually not bad, I'll hold on to it for now. Let's go ahead and go back then. This one's just going to be straight money. So let's have a look at our money. 54,754. $64,000 now, 534 or 37. We got a decent bit of money. We also, from our blessings, have increased gold drop rate from the previous timeline or monolith that we did. Onward to glyphs then. And let's run through this one as fast as possible. We just have to slay enemies to locate Argyle the Blessed, which we've already unlocked the location for him, and we haven't slayed anyone. Well, one or two. Oh, some increased movement speed, cast speed, and attack speed. So you can see you deal 1% more fire damage per... Actually, let me just open up the passive here. It's 1% more fire damage to ignite enemies per 20% global ignite chance for fire skills. So essentially, the more ignite chance you have, more damage you're going to do. And yeah, he's dead, like just like that. Awesome, and let's get going. This time we gotta make sure all that's away. And awesome, we got a Rune of Sentence. That's an awesome one because you can change an item into unique or set item of the same type. Once we collect a bunch of them, I'm going to do a big usage of them. Once I collect enough of the Rune of Sentence, I'm going to use a bunch of them. Right now, we are sitting on 2. So when I get to 10, I'll use up 10 in one episode. Elemental damage, necrotic damage, transient shock. Our amulet is a little bit, well, I wouldn't say too much better, but it's okay for now. Withering chance on hit. Honestly, it's not that great. It's not that great because Ghost Flames doesn't apply on hit. It's only Chaos Balls. We'll see here, Withered. What's a nice combo? Basically, you throw CHTHONIC Fissure. CHTHONIC Fissure shoots out the Chaos Balls. And then you use Ghost Flames in combo way. Shred a lot of damage over time. As you can see, the amount of different types of curses and damage over time effects is a bit crazy. We're not stacking up a tremendous amount of one debuff or damage over time. We're stacking up a lot of different ones. Also, you gotta remember that doing different maps in this place have different active modifiers. Right now, they have crit chance, they deal extra damage, but we also have increased rarity of items as well as increased experience, which is the trade-off. It's a lot of guys here, big boys. We took them out pretty quickly. We got this wide fused enemy, but we shot him pretty nicely. Intelligence, endurance, crit chance, and Ellie res. We'll hold on to it for now. Probably more than likely just going to be garbage. Probably never use it, so it's probably just going to sit in a chest. Let's go ahead and open this. More gold. Kind of sitting around 8k. So roughly around 18,000, I'd say. Honestly, let's just keep going for more money. Reason why we're going for more money is because we got the blessing for gold drop rate, as well as we need a lot of tabs. And getting that gold is going to be insane for our storage. Awesome. Retriever skills level up. And another one. And another one. Siege Golem. What do we got here? armor, attunements, and health. Pick it up for now. Also a bone idol, mining cold damage. Not really worth it, to be honest. Poison damage, fire res, and health. Let's not take it. And move onwards. This one was more money, so 74,000. 418. 84,000. 300. Almost 10k. Sick. We already have this one though. Thornslinger. It's basically telling me to go into the bleed build. For the Warlock. Gonna throw our Thornslinger into this chest where we already have it. Transfer these materials. Let's start putting some of this stuff away for now. Gonna hold on to this one. Want to throw this in the idle slot. And then this is pretty much our Garbo. We'll put it as a star and leave it as yellow. Throw that in it for now, and let's venture onward. Then we got more money, or we got shards. Let's go for shards and then glyphs. I'd like to get more and more crafting materials to build up that inventory of crafting materials so we can influence our gear and make it stronger more easily. Rune removal. I'm gonna make sure to grab all that. Can we go this way? Really enjoy CHTHONIC FISSURE because you can literally throw it out and run away. As the Emperor remains. Trying to laser us. Let's go. That was pretty fast too. This was shards, so make sure to remove everything. Pick it up and see what we get here. Add those all in. Open up this chest, hopefully get something good, but nothing too great. If we go here, then we're going to have to go for rare wands and catalysts. Although, actually, we only need to do this and then we can head on to do the missions and take on the final boss of the monolith and get our blessing for this one. This one is, I think this is the first time we actually did this one. It's just survived for 13 waves. So no matter what, we can start doing our missions after this.
Your death has come.
So we're going to get the full stability out of this 120. And all we needed was 18, I believe. So be careful. There is a dude shooting from long range at us. I'm going to go try to find where he is. That's where they're spawning from. Boss Flames has a pretty good range. We would want to cast it long enough. You see when the skull breaks out, it casts that Decrepify as well as Fear. And it deals a lot more damage to feared enemies. It's a lot of explosions. Kind of just kiting the enemies for no reason. Sometimes shrines spawn on the outskirts of these waves. So I was trying to find them, but I don't think there's any on this map specifically. But so we have the skill that we have a high chance, well, 13% chance per curse on enemy to get mana back on hit. So basically Chaos Balls. Just spam Chaos Balls to get back our mana. What have we got here? Projectile speed with Mara Shards. Projectile speed with Bone Nova. We're not going to be taking that. That is not something I'm too interested in. Physical penetration be great for the bleed build. Anyway, passive pint, more wither chance versus ward per second. I'd honestly like to get the 5 pints into this right now. This is also more damage over time to cursed enemies too. This is one we'd also like to get. We could also move into these as well, but intelligence and mana regen would be nice, but it's not as valuable as getting something like these skills here. Also, we can't get this because we have to get this. Which honestly I'm going to set up for now. We're going to put our next 5 points into here, making us even more tanky. Let's get our runes. Put them in here for now. Get these glyphs and yeah, let's begin the missions. We have 269, so we just need to do these 3 missions here. We got the Fall of Ledria. What we got to do is save 5 villagers.
Your death has come.
We're going to make our way. Try to get them off. Also, we are building up our faction as well. Getting the rewards for doing quests.
Greetings.
As well as slayed enemies. That was a maniacal laugh from that dude. That laugh always makes me laugh. I've also been trying out the Falconer class. If you're interested in seeing me level up that character,
Yes. Kara's grace be with you.
I should have a video on it. Running through the level up of the character. Playing out the Falconer for the first time too. It's a pretty decent shield. I'll see, I might take it. Maybe worth using over the other item that we have. Nope.
Impossible.
Safe travels.
Quickly then flee. Also, the skills we have right now, we can always respec and change them how we see fit.
What brings you here?
Got all 5. And we got to defend the town. Also, we got a rare shard there too. Red ones are the rarer shards they can get.
It eludes me.
Oh man, we have to go all the way
Death will
back up
not
to the top.
take me. Impossible.
We were just over here a minute ago.
Impossible.
That did a lot of damage to us.
It eludes me.
Are we missing an enemy or something? Or is this one glitched?
It eludes me.
I think this one might be glitched.
Impossible. Impossible. It eludes me.
Just gonna wander around, take out the rest of the enemies around. See, will that work? But as of right now, it's a glitched mission.
It eludes me.
If we exit, can we go back in? No. Surely that's going to cost us stability and we're going to have to run through it again. Yep. Glitch mission. Screwing us over. Good to know. Let's run through it again. Have to do another mission. Zombies! Alright, let's move fast. Take out these guys. Awesome, we got a soul fire bashing key. Chance to gain 20 ward on kill. We'll hold on to for now. We're dealing a good bit of damage to us, but that's because our fire res isn't as high I would like it to be. But these guys are very, very dangerous for us. Awesome. 33% chance to gain ward when hit. 39% of mana. Is that's a mage specific one, isn't it? Come on, man. That would have been fantastic for us. Ball and damage. Increased area with caltraps. No, thank you. Damage well transformed. No, thank you. This is not a bad shield. This just gives us damage over time and poison resistance, basically. Some spell damage. So honestly, we should probably take this one. Can we craft anything on it? We can get some more fire res. Well, let's see our fire res for right now. It's capped, so we don't need to craft fire res on it. We could. So we could free up an extra slot. What I'm saying is we don't need fire res on anything else if we increase it. But we want to block chance as much as possible. Up to tier 5. And gain some health on block. And we can't craft anymore. Right now our DPS has gone down by 800. So we'll just see what it's like. But we got significantly more life. And 40% block chance. Our block effectiveness isn't that great. Only 33%, but it's more survivability. Which honestly we're not lacking, to be honest. So maybe we just need the damage. Let's move these over. And collect our rare ones. So add these in here. That's 3,000 gold. Vitality, strength, physical. No, thank you. Let's just continue onwards now. Let's go again. Quest 1. Redo. The fall of Ledria. What's this? Chance to chill. Fire damage. No, thank you. I'm gonna go this way this time.
What brings you here?
Come on, get out of there. No, there's a chest there, but I want to just get this quest over and done with.
Safe travels.
It eludes me.
Let's move back into the middle here.
Greetings.
What the hell is this? I'm actually going to take that because it has fire res on it. Even though we are pretty much capped on it.
Yes?
Come on, man, get the frick out here. Had to wait around for me to tell him to go. Your ultimate spinny move.
It eludes me.
Awesome. Level 64.
Death
Yes?
will not take me. Impossible.
Now come on. Don't be glitched this time. It's looking pretty similar, to be honest. Although there is more dudes around here, though, I guess. Yeah, finally. That's the risk of this one. Glitch quest, we need to get out of there. That's a lot of eye damage. The Hollow Maw. Come on. Run out of mana. Be careful here, we don't die, because he's doing a lot of AoE attacks. Awesome. That's this one done anyway. Let's go back. And if you haven't seen the last monolith, we got scammed. Just like that. No rewards come out, it's just when you do the quest. Well, so far anyway. We're going to put points into here for ward per second. Making us all that much more tanky. I want to transfer our materials going into the chest. So would have transferred everything there. Onward to the Dark Ascent. Let's go. We got to search for the cult encampment. We've got increased damage.
Yours eludes me.
Now with the ward per second. Our ward is upkeeping a little bit more, to be honest.
Before me.
Still goes back down all the way to what our threshold is at. But it is taking that little bit longer to get down. Unless we take a hit. Which obviously is going to go down pretty fast then.
It eludes me.
But we need to get in close in order to do Ghost Flames.
Will not take me.
That's also the downside to it. Also, 2 shards. Gotta go pick them up. Waste a lot of time going back to grab shards, but to be honest, nearly always worth grabbing them. As of right now, our build feels somewhat very tanky. The Oracle of the Black Sun. Feels somewhat tanky. Don't feel like we could pretty much get one shot at least anyway. At this point of the game. We just have to see later on though. Although we do struggle when we are out of mana to get that mana back. Let's head back and let's start our final quest to get our blessing here. Scammed once again. Onward we go to the ruins of Solarum. In this timeline, the Void attacks the world before much of humanity was able to escape. Instead, more of fallen aspects survived and used the Void to summon their god. Hence, the theme of Void damage for this whole timeline. Rhea's husks soars above the waning world like a black sun. Forestall the end. Slay Rhea. Let's go. Harbinger of the Black Sun.
Behold, the dawn of the Black Sun.
Gotta make sure to stay out of all these attacks. He does a lot of telegraphed attacks.
My shadow will cover this
We're on the bad side here. We've got to move out. It's going to do another telegraphed attack. Area of effect, actually. But we need to be careful here. We need to save our traversal skill as much as possible. We'll throw down Chthonic Fissure. We're going to need to teleport out that one. We need to be careful here. He's going to do his big AoE of the whole area. Actually, no, he was going to do that. Line attack.
Will not take me.
Need to move. That's the bad thing about Ghost Flames. We stay still, this could one shot us. Oh, we got very, very lucky there. It's going... Wait, this is going to be the big area of effect or the whole thing here. Move back and forth across these. Using up all our potions, but necessary.
This despair, oblivion burns within me.
Just keep moving.
This world earned its will. Do you deny it?
Used up our potions there. There was no way we were escaping that one.
My shadow will cover this world once more.
Keep moving back and forth. Actually walked back into it. Moved a bit too fast.
Pathetic. My vengeance will be pain.
We need to focus on getting more movement speed. We're fighting this little guy again. And sick. We bet him here. And let's choose our blessing right now. Increased health. Spell damage leeches health. Increased crit chance. Well, crit chance is not great for us. Spell damage leeches life. Or just straight up plus 31 health. Honestly, kind of like this one. More survivability. And it'll work well with ghost flames. We're going to be taking this one here. I know health is just straight up here. But this is the blessing I'd like to take. So let's take it. Let's see what we've got here. These are unique gloves that drop specifically from this guy. 20% penetration against all resistance for damage over time. So yeah, we're going to be actually trying these gloves out. This is exactly the gloves I would be very interested in. Penetration is going to be very, very strong. And we can make this work. We did get the low roll on it though. And 2 pretty high rolls, another low roll, and then also a somewhat low roll. Timer duration is not going to be any helpful to us. So we'll see if this glove that gives us ward on kill is going to be better than this glove here. But anyway, let's head back and go through the list of rewards that we got for beating this monoliths. So we got to return to the end of time because it boots us out and we can't access her. So essentially this is the rewards we got from doing all the Echo rewards. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 runes of refinement, 4 runes of discovery, 3 runes of shattering, 2 runes of removal, and 1 rune of ascendance. We also got 4 wands and 3 catalysts, this was all from one node. That's super interesting to see what rares we got from it. Then we also did a shard reward Echo, and these are the 9 shards that we got. Then also we got a unique gloves from beating the boss, which this is one of the uniques that tend to drop from that specific boss. Also, this is a pretty decent one for us. Well, honestly, the penetration against all resistances for damage over time, as well as chance to slow on hit, would be also pretty good. But yeah, this rewards also, forgot to mention that we got quite a lot of gold. We did use it buying up an extra stash tab, but we managed to get 30,000 from 3 different money rewards. Let's just have a quick look at the echoes. We managed to do a total of 15 echoes. This includes the 4 missions that we had to do, which is that 1 bug mission, leaving us to do 11 total echoes with rewards. These being, we did 3 experience echoes, 3 piles of gold echoes, 3 rune echoes, 1 shards echo, and 1 wand echo. And that's it. That's the total of all the echoes we managed to do before completing the Black Sun Monolith. Anyway, this is the rewards from the Black Sun. Managed to run through the Black Sun, take on the boss, beat the boss, get their unique gloves, as well as level up 4 times. It's pretty interesting seeing all the rewards that we stack up from the echoes here. And so this is where we're going to leave it. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I hope you keep a lookout for the next one. See you next time.